In this video, I'll be giving you guys the best starter guide to Universal's tower defense. So let's get right into it. Alright, so today is the 13th, the time I'm recording this, but I'll release this tomorrow, right before the release of the game. So, of course, the first thing you want to do when you get in the game is scroll right on down and enable the auto skip summon animation. I'm not gonna lie, it does look good, but it's way too long to be watching every time. Of course, you can watch it if you like, but I'm not one of those people. So the units you want to get, Kenpachi and Ace. Those are like the two best banner units. Idol is a buffing unit. Kirito is for the virtual realm game mode. He's a crit unit. And Sasuke. So you don't really want to prioritize evolving Sasuke, but it is good to have him. Like, I'm using him on my team. I'm using him unevolved, but I have like almost everyone else evolved other than like my Miku. So I would recommend getting him just after you get like a good mythic first. All right, so the next thing we'll go over is the mechanics in the inventory for the units. Okay, so I honestly, like, I think you get these points over here, like the stat points from leveling up your units. I'm not really sure, though. I still have no clue how that works. But basically, you just add them to the stats, and it'll add on to the stats, of course. But, okay, so we'll go over the Etherealize. So for this, Etherealize, basically, it's just you fuse other copies of the unit with the original one, and each unit has unique passives for Etherealizing them. Like, my Kenpachi, it'll buff, like, his passives. Like, you can see this one. Like, it buffs his passive. Same with Speedwagon. I would Etherealize him because he gains another passive. Like, gives him more money. Yeah, just basically every unit gets more passives from it, gets buffed. Yeah, they're pretty easy to get, the dupes too, because gems are like insanely easy to get in this game. Like, honestly, you could get them super easy. All right, next we'll go over the items. So the items I have right now, these are called relics, and relics are actually way more important than traits are. Not way more important, but they are more important than traits are. So to obtain relics, literally just from story, like you can see here, the possible rewards are all these relics. So for the story modes and the legend stages, you can actually turn the difficulty up and it'll give you more rewards. So I would recommend when you first join, use all the codes, summon immediately. I'm sure it'll be a good banner. If you summon immediately, get a mythic or like a legendary in that. You should do the story on the most difficulty you can, because you'll get, for me, doing story on the highest difficulty I could. I cleared it all on 1,000. So it was pretty easy for me because I had Ace soloed it for me, and I got about 400 gems per act, which is that's 10 summons per act, which is pretty insane for a story. So you could probably tell that it is pretty easy to get gems in this game. All right, so I will go over the relics. So yeah, you get the relics from the story. Also, the higher the difficulty, watch this, the higher the rarity they get. Now they're mythic. I don't think Nightmare does anything. Yeah, Nightmare does boost them by a little bit, like the percentage, but yeah, you could do that if you're really good. These are super good relics. Like, they're just so good. I'll be showing you some right now. Let's see, my relics. I do have some mythic relics. So if you upgrade them to the max, to upgrade relics, it only takes gold. It only takes a little bit of gold. If you enhance it and then max enhance, look, it takes 20k. I have 300k gold. I've gotten like almost 1 million probably in total. So yeah, when you enhance them max, they do give a ton of better stats. So this one gives more crit rate, which is OP for like Kirito, because Kirito is a crit unit. So we'll put that on him, of course. This one will give like more cooldown reduction. So the SPA will be reduced by 22.5% at max, which is insane. This one, DOT by 45%. We'll put that one on Ace because he's a burn unit. Crit damage, 72%. That one goes on Kirito. Now, buff potency, you would put this on like Miku. She is the buff unit in this game. She's the idol. Buff potency, it'll boost her buff by 27%, which again is just crazy, like huge buff. Even an epic rarity relic, it'll boost the cooldown by 13.5%, which is still crazy for an epic. This one, 22% range, again, crazy. Yeah, 48% damage, which is, yeah, just insane. So yeah, as you can tell, relics are just super good. I won't go over them anymore. All right, so let's just go over the game modes. So we have story, challenges, and virtual realm. So story is just the basic story, you know, I already explained that. Challenges, of course, are just like normal games. Like, every other game has the daily challenge, the half-hour challenge with the rerolls, the essence, or the gems. You can actually do all three of these every half hour, which is very nice, I'm pretty sure. I don't think they changed it. And the feature challenge. So this is a unique, honestly, it's just a stage. It has a 2% drop of Ragna, and it has some other rewards as well. You can't really solo this unless you have like a unique unit like me, so you would have to find other people for that. I have seen like Ragna, honestly, is not like the best secret. I might be wrong, but like everything I see of him, he's just not that good. But yeah, that stage is really hard. So yeah, those are the challenges. Let's go over the virtual realm now. So virtual realm, this is a pretty unique mode. I can explain it. Yeah, I'll go in and explain it actually, because it is pretty unique. So you'll get the relic drops like normal, except this one, like the story mode only drops. You can see here it says this is a top relic, like it's only for the top slot, like their shirt. This one's bottom, like pants, and this one is a hat. like an accessory. So you can only have one hat, you can only have one top and one bottom equipped on every unit. You see on my idol, I have every one of each one equipped. So you'll want that on every unit. You want every relic equipped. Yeah, so the virtual realm only drops the top relics, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's only the top ones. And of course, the hard mode gives the mythic ones, just like story. So now I'll show you how to play virtual realm. Basically, when you get in, you'll start the game, you'll choose a path. So it'll come up a bunch of cards on your screen. I really just choose lovers. It might not be the best one, but I always win. So I always just choose lovers. And then you get to choose another modifier card. So just choose like the best buffer. I'm just going to choose a random one. But I'll keep going. I'll go until like we get more cards. I'm pretty sure you get cards like every like 2 or 3 or like 5 waves. Yeah, I think it's every 2 waves though. So this one, lovers, I chose the lovers card. So the more lovers section I choose, the more buffs I get. So I would try to not choose like fortune or anything. I mean, you can, but if it is better, I would just choose lovers. Like, see, lovers is really good. Increases the damage cap of 30%. Like, that's super good. So yeah, you just keep choosing cards like that, and you should choose the ones that you chose at the beginning. Like, I chose lovers at the beginning, so I should keep choosing lover cards. But there are still some really good, like, there's a fortune card. It like doubles your unit placements, which is really OP. Even the unique units will become 2 placement, which is still just like crazy. So I would always choose that one over a lovers one, for example. All right, so for quests, it's basically just like your normal game with the quests, the daily and the weekly. Personal is literally just like, these are easy. Like, this is the intro quest, so you don't need to really do those. I mean, it'll give you some okay rewards, but this one, Power of the Kings, this is for like late game, like level 30 type stuff. It's for Lelouch. If you want to figure that out, I just posted a video on how to get Lelouch, but we won't go over that now. Okay, so achievements. Now, there are some pretty crazy achievements, but a lot of them are just for like, just flexing. Like this one, it's like, get a double unique on any unit. Like, nobody's ever getting that, honestly. Yeah, these are easy, to be honest. But the one with the double ruler is kind of crazy. But yeah, you'll never really be doing that. But you should be checking your achievements frequently because they are like pretty, you'll do them like a lot without even realizing. You should always claim them. Then you can go on to the next like stage of achievements. Okay, so we'll go over the 2 like passive rewards. Like the unit index is right here. You speak to the guy, just quick claim it. I do have a lot of units. Yeah, you just claim them. They give like 500 gems per mythic. That's like really good, unlike other games. Level milestones, pretty basic as well. Claim all. Came up with these because they are really good. These will help a lot. Like, this is just insane, like, rewards, honestly. So the battle pass, like, law is the unit. Well, there's a football. There's like the football units on level 25, I think. Yeah, it's like Isagi from Blue Lock. And then Law is the last unit. He is a support, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he's like pretty good, but like not like the best. And the football guy, I'm pretty sure he just sucks, so I wouldn't even waste your essence on like evolving him. Okay, so while we're on essence, let's go to the evolve section. Evolving units, of course, it takes essences. And some of them take like other things than essences. Like my Kirito, he needs 2 hand blades, which if you click on it, just like ALS, you can see what they're from. So Legend Stage 2. So I got those 2. I increased the difficulty and I got a higher chance of them. So I got both of them really quick. Like the fragments, these are from like challenges from the virtual realm that we just looked at. It also has a shop here. You can buy this unit. I actually haven't seen anyone use her, but I'm pretty sure she has been obtained, of course. You know, there's just like, there is some good, useful stuff. I would buy all this out. I would AFK virtual realm if it was possible. Probably will be though, soon. But yeah, you can get the essences from evolving, from buying them from the shops. You can also get them from challenges, like the merchant. The merchant's really good. You should also keep up with him. He's just right outside the summon area right here. It's like the ramen guy. Yeah, I always buy everything from him. I would prioritize like the rainbow fragments and the trait rerolls though, if you don't have that much gold. One more thing I'd like to go over is a lot of people don't see this because it is like kind of out of the way. But there are like the group rewards over here. It's just next to the play section. Because the spawn is like all the way over here. So a lot of people don't see it. I didn't even see it till like today. So make sure to claim those, like, and join the group. Alright, that's all I have for this video. But if this did help you, make sure to like and subscribe. It'll help me out a lot. And if you have any questions, you could just comment them and I'll answer. And I'll see you guys next time.